after I wash it, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't washed it yet. I just got it today. Good to see. I'm glad he didn't break you. Hey, babies. I know I'm late tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I got this out weird. Hold on. This thing's got so many things to it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, Blue. Ow! 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 Damn. Ow! All right.
Moral of the story.
I gotta catch up. With, I've been on the phone for the last 2 hours. And before that, I was on the phone with somebody else for probably an hour. And then before, like, while that was going on, I was giving my kids a bath. And before that, we were down at the lake. So I have at least the last 4 hours that I don't know what. I have no idea. But I know I was getting messages. Oh, my ear. Ow. Y'all ever get sharp pains in your ear, like up into your brain? It hurts. Ow. God damn it. Hey, Kirsten. Yeah, I haven't even. Oh, God damn it. Thank you, Scamberly. I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you? Each day gets better. But I'm sure, it could get worse. Thank you. I'm gonna just try to catch up on some messages here. I can't really reply to messages right now, but I see y'all. This pen fucks up. And I'm sick. I'm still sick, y'all. Still got a fever. And now I've got a little bit of a cough and I'm stuffed up, so I'm gonna sound kind of disgusting tonight, and I'm sorry. It's an early night for me too, so I can't be on for too long. Because I gotta take the kiddo to school tomorrow. Kids woke up sick. Ow, my God, my ear. My ears get like that from the cold and the wind. Yeah, that might be it. Like, it's just like a shooting pain, like, into my ear. It's randomly. Steep some oregano and sip it as tea. Or, like, I have, like, oregano oil. I heard that shit is, like, top tier gold. I'm fine. I don't want to go to sleep yet. Really. My schedule's all fucking jacked up. Hey, Luciana. Hi, Cassandra. It's a natural antibiotic. Yeah, that's what I hear. I slept for 2 days, basically, and phew, I'm refreshed. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, girl. I'm not kicking in at the moment. They'll kick in right as all the bullshit starts, I promise you. And then you'd be fighting for your life. Like, you're so sick, Megan. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hi, Sarah Sue. How are you, honey? I have homework due by midnight. You better get that shit done. Oh, thank you. That scared me. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Who was that? Oh, Josh. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Josh. I think my shirt says overstimulated. I got it today. I got a couple things. I might do... These I bought this with my own money, so this wasn't free. And like the other things that I bought on TikTok Shop, I might make a video on, because I actually genuinely like them. So this is super comfy. It's got like, it's like super soft. We'll see how I have to wash it. Like, I want to wash it first, and because if it ends up being like the last shirts that I bought, where it like collects all the hair and it like embeds all the hair into the, ugh, I don't like that. I didn't like that. But I did buy like a little waterproof shaver thingy. That one's actually pretty nice. God, I got so many messages. Yikes. God, I can't get to all the messages right now. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it's like the pink one. The pink one? Let's see. I'll probably find it real quick. So like, you know, it's always like, oh, it shaves to the skin. So I bought this one. Hold on, let me find it. I bought this one that, says that, like, it, you know, obviously it'll never get close to the skin, right? Like, you can only do so much. But it's not that bad. It feels like the day, like, I don't know, if you have, like, legs like mine, like, the day after a shave, where if you get, like, a lot of goosebumps or whatever, like, it's a little prickly, that's how it actually shaves it. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll find out about the razor burn. Today's been fine, because I did it last night, but I cut myself a couple times. That was not fun. That was not fun. Oh, I forgot my salmon semen. Damn it. I forgot my salmon semen. I got some new salmon semen today. I don't want to do like a review. I just want to look at it. Can I just look at it? Bikini trimmer for women. This one. Okay. This one. So it's got like the little shaver up top, and then down at the bottom it has like the little buzzer. It's nice. But it is sharp as fuck, and it, you just gotta be careful. I fell asleep watching Cops. I just woke up 2 years ago. I need to go get it. I should go get it. I should go clean my face. I have a pimple patch because I've been picking at this thing all day. Ugh. But I got these little, let's see. Because I didn't know if I was getting like the authentic one from Amazon. So I went and bought these guys, which was $17.60. But they come in like little like these little, you know, if you've ever had to do like a like a breathing treatment, you know, like with a, my bed's kicked in. Yeah. Jenna. Yeah, what are they? It's like the breathing treatments with the little squishy. You take the little tab off and you put the, what is it? Damn it. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, like albuterol, saline. No, not saline. What, I mean, but what is it, like a... Fuck, I wasted a whole cigarette. A nebulizer. Thank you, see? A nebulizer. Like a nebulizer treatment. They come in like those little same kind of capsules. But I don't have a whole lot of time to hang out tonight, so I'm not going to run back in there unless I'm going to bed. Yeah, neb treatment. I just got me a portable nebulizer from TikTok Shop. Oh, I saw that. I actually have one. I got one. I don't even know. I got one for me, right? Which was like the loud and like weird one. Like the normal, like, you know, it's like a T-shaped whatever. But then I got one for my kids when they had like RSV last time and their breathing was real bad. And it's like a little, just like a little handheld one. And the machine is much quieter and the, you know, it's like easier to hold. But I've seen those little, hey Night Storm, how you, honey? That you can just buy. And I thought about buying one, but I already got two. So I don't think I need one. Now I can fall asleep. I know, I was late tonight. Hubby was out here making money. Oh, taking up the shed. Rude. Just kidding. No, he had some business stuff that he had to handle out here on the computer, the laptop. I almost was going to go live just sitting on my couch. But then I was like, well, he came in right after that, so. I know, right, Jenna? How dare you make money for the family? Oh, how dare you support us and take my shed time? I know, it's late. Oh, I also got this. Let's see, I got the window camera. I've always wanted this like little window camera that you like stick. You just like stick this bad boy to the window, right? So I got one of those. I actually really like it. Excuse me. And then I got this little phone purse. I don't know I don't really know how you, like, because sometimes I wear leggings that don't have pockets, so it holds your phone. On the back side, it has the zipper. Does it open? Oh, shit. Oh, apparently it opens. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it opens. I'll have to go test that out. I like it so far. I just got it today. So, I'm going to use them for a little while. Maybe do a couple reviews on them. Tell you if I like them for real or not. We'll see how this shirt goes after I wash it. Because, like, everything's always real soft and, like, comfy when you first get it. And then once you wash it, it just gets ruined, right? So, I'm still waiting on my little bras. I got some. I thought I had more shit. I got, like, little bralettes and then a cute pair of sweatpants. But I haven't got those yet, so yeah. That's my little TikTok shop haul. Oh, Holly was looking for me tonight in her live. That's probably why I got 900 messages, actually. I haven't gone through them yet. I don't know why Holly's looking for me. They're not the real question is, what did you buy me? I bought you, just being real, I bought you a med reminder. Reminds you every night when you gotta take your pills. You're the best. Why did I read that in the most, like... They wanted to get... Oh. They wanted me to get into a box. Why? To crucify me? What? Oh, no, I was gonna say I recognized him. What has he been saying, Portia? Yeah, I mean, if they can crucify me all they want. Oh, bad. Bad. How dare you care about another person on the app? Shame on me. It's terrible. I'm not trying to go be crucified. Like, I feel like I have a good track record with, like, having a decent conversation with people on this app. I'm not trying to go be crucified. It's like, it's already be, like, hard enough realizing, you know, like, who you thought were true friends to just, like, bounce. I mean, if you want to come up here, you can. I don't mind that.
I wasn't looking to crucify you, but I do got some questions.
Sure.
First one is, why was I brought up in anything that was going on with you, Malibu, the picture, the live, you saying, well, Holly Mae said, and I understand that there was somebody in your comments that also said, well, Holly Mae always says her live is in a safe place. My platform and your platform are completely ran differently. Might be about the same drama at times, but we handle it completely different. You do yours the way that you do it. I do mine the way that I do it. Other people do theirs the way that they do it. So to compare my live's never changed. It's always been chat ran, always have been a common place, not a safe place at all. Okay. So I don't understand why I was even like brought up in comparison on anything, which leads me to, why was Retina used as an example from you about going real life when you sat with us while Mallory lied on that girl, went real life on that girl, then came back to the internet and lied on her again. So then Retina then made videos to debunk what she was saying. Everybody, all of us from your live, my live, Robert's live, all of us sat together around that time. We were all in each other's lives and everything, listening to what was going on, watching it happen. Retina didn't just all of a sudden say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go real life on this person. She posted shit to debunk what Mallory was saying. Okay, and well, since you're not going to answer that,
Well, I was just waiting.
why
Like, I
with
didn't know if
Monster?
I'm supposed to
Why
answer
with
the first question or the second question, or if I'm just letting you get it all
Oh,
out.
go ahead.
No, I mean, if you listen, if you want to, I didn't know if you were done.
I mean, I'm also curious about Monster. After she came in your box and told you to stop playing whatever you were playing from whatever you got from, I mean, many are assuming Mallory. When she told you to stop playing it, you continued talking about it after she got out of the box about that joke. Was all this like a ploy to deflect or to divert the situation on Malibu because she sent you a picture? You know what I'm saying? Like, it did it really have to go to that extreme for extra shit back and forths? None of us had issues. Now all of a sudden you're saying people are going after you for days or whatever, which I have no idea about because again, I haven't been around. But even the things that I'm hearing ain't got nothing, and nobody's holding lives about you or nothing. So like, why all the extra theatric shit? Like, why all the extra shit?
No, okay, so you held a live on me on
It
Sunday,
was not.
and then Queenie held a live on me the next morning, and then you held a live on me again tonight.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The
Like
live that I held.
from what I heard, at least I wasn't there, so I
So
don't
the
know.
live that I held a couple days ago was from people that asked me to open the gas station live because they were in their feelings about what was going on your platform that they got blocked or muted from or told get the fuck out. And they wanted to talk about what was going on. Come on now, I mean be for real, Smash. You can't get off this fucking internet feeling some type of way and going to your fucking friend or your spouse and they'll know what you're talking about. So what do you want to do? You want to go live with people who will understand where you're coming from or what you're talking about, right? Hazel wanted to vent, and Hazel wasn't the only one that wanted to vent. There was a lot of people that were upset. Not that you let that guy in your box, not that you stopped your live and let him in your box. Nobody's, I don't think anybody sees a problem with that. If you feel one of your people in your live are going through something, of course, stop your live, do what you do. But when he started cracking jokes and kikiing and then making the comments, I'd never do that and all that, the the actions after is what was upsetting people. That live would have never happened, Smashly, had you just listened to your followers, your supporters.
No, I get that. I do. um, you know, that night in particular, I was more focused on making sure that this person didn't do something silly. So I wasn't focused on the chat. I wasn't like I didn't know Queenie was in my live. I honestly I didn't know anything was going on until the one girl came up, and I'm sorry I can't remember her name.
Devil's kiss or something.
No, not that. The girl that pointed it out about Devil's Kiss.
Well, there was a few of them. It was Sweet Cheeks came in your
Something
box.
garden
No,
something. I don't know. She's got like a green photo.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Mother
I didn't.
Nature.
Mother Nature. Thank you. I genuinely didn't realize people were upset until she had come up, and then somebody else had come up and had and like by this point I think you were already live. People were already over there. I was already receiving clips. And so, yeah, I 100%. I went into like fight or flight. And I'm not really the type to just back down. I was upset. I didn't realize what was happening. In my mind, I was just trying to make sure that this dude was okay. Nobody had sent me proof that like he was a creep. I still have not received
There's a
anybody.
YouTube. There's a YouTube on the dude. The sassy girl came in and
Nobody has sent it to me. So if
Bent
somebody,
McChicken or something. I don't know what it is, but she came in and let everybody know. Blue Sapphire also came into your live that night and let you know that this lady came up and said some stuff. Told you about told you and Malibu about the YouTube, and Malibu said, "Is there receipts on that?" And Blue Sapphire was trying to tell you guys, yes, there is. This girl just dropped a YouTube about it.
so if
So
somebody could send me the YouTube, like I can absolutely go watch it. But I haven't received anything. Even Florida Man, he said he had some stuff. I still haven't received anything from him. So I'm not trying to say that y'all are wrong. I just want people to have a little grace. That I genuinely was trying to help somebody, and I feel like whether I let him up or not, if I had not let him up, I would have been crucified. Whether I let him up, I would have been crucified. Like I can't
no,
control.
I don't. To me personally, I've had situations like that where people come in and say some crazy shit, and you're like, you freak out and you let them up. You know what I'm saying? And then it doesn't take you long to realize what's going on. When the fucking gift comment happened or the follower comment happened or him saying, oh, I'd never do that, you guys, I was just saying that. When those type of things happened, that right there should have been like, hold on, but okay, fine, we all don't react the same way, I understand that. But when people were coming up telling you, you were shutting them down and then telling them, get the if you don't like it, get the fuck out. You claim that people were nitpicking on you, and I can understand that you were feeling attacked because Malibu was in some shit and trying her hardest to deflect from it. I get that. But at the same time, like, you got to understand these people, that live did not happen just because, oh, we're just going to talk shit about Smashly. No, because it wasn't even about you. The live I was holding wasn't even about you. It was more so about that guy and what he was saying that was triggering the people who deal with this type of shit on a daily, whether it's themselves, a spouse, a loved one, whatever the case may be. And then Monster tells you to, hey, right now is not a good time. I mean, we all know that. None of us are blind. We all see what's going on the other side. We know that, you know what I'm saying? We know that she ain't in the right space of mind right now to be in a defense or a fight or flight or nothing because
On that though.
go ahead.
I absolutely have sympathy for Monster and in the space that she is currently in. However, I will say that I didn't know that that was the video I was playing. Like I was just going through.
Where'd you get the video?
It doesn't matter, but it wasn't from Mallory. It was from somebody else. Genuinely, I'm not lying about that. But I didn't know what I was playing. I'm just going through, and I do that on a nightly basis. For anybody that's been here, they know. Typically, the first few minutes of my live, I go through and I watch videos and things happen, right? But the video played, and I didn't know what I was listening to until she said it. But I understand Monster's going through things, but also you can't deny that what she said was very insensitive to the people who lost their children on when Columbine happened. Like that was also an anniversary for people who lost their children. So if we want to call me out or call other people out, like let's call everybody out. Let's be like, yo, that wasn't okay. Nobody called it out. Nobody called it out. Don't you find that a little fucked up?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways I do, but in some ways I don't because I've heard not only Monster, but I've heard several people speak about that situation.
Monster, I didn't even bring it up. She did. I'm answering a fucking question.
I'm bringing it up right now. But when Monster came in and the reason I'm bringing it up is because when she came in your box, after she got out of your box, you continued to talk about it, even though she came in your box, spoke on it, explained it, told you that there was no joke. That's why she never said a joke. That was the joke. There is no joke.
Nobody brought up Columbine before she did. So I don't know why she brought that up to begin with. Like, let's be real. Why did she even bring it up? Her saying exactly, I was going to make a joke about Columbine, but y'all ain't ready for that. And then she tried to say that was the whole point, was there was no joke. Well, nobody said anything about a joke. And then when somebody brought up afterwards, right, she briefly explained it and then moved on to the veteran thing. That looks terrible. So if we're going to hold other people accountable for looking terrible, right, let's hold our own people accountable for looking terrible, is my point.
She said I explained it and you didn't understand.
Monster, no, but literally there were so many people in my chat last night that were like, yo, that makes absolute no fucking sense. Does that make sense to you, Holly? May be real.
I mean, I'm confused on the whole thing. Why it was spoke
I can play
on,
it.
why it was
You want me to play
continued to
it?
be spoke on. I don't need to hear the clip. She asked for it to stop being played, and when she got out the box, you continued to continued to speak on it. That's
Well,
where
she
I'm
didn't even
confused.
have a conversation with me. She came up, said what she had to say, and then bounced. So that was, in my opinion, a little weird. And then she wants to hold people accountable for things that they do, yet she can't even apologize, right? Isn't that what we're all looking for?
I'm not looking for an
Hold
apology.
yourself accountable.
I'm not looking for an apology in no way, shape, or form. Because I mean, how could you be sorry for?
Because that was fucked up. People lost their kids that night, and even like Queenie being like afterwards, "Oh, it's not the time for that." When is there a time to joke about Columbine? I'm sorry.
Why is it okay to continue shit talking Smash? And who's shit talking Smash?
Many people have been, actually.
Who has been? Because I haven't shit talked you.
Well,
I still found
well, I have no idea what
you
your
can play
live.
every single clip.
I haven't, all I know is like you held a live and you were asking for me to come into a box. That's as
I was
far as I
asking
know
for you
about your
and
live.
Malibu.
But Queenie's live, actually, there were many people that were in that live shit talking me. I'm not saying you were, but
Yeah, no, I was asking for you and what's her name? Malibu.
I apologized last night, and I genuinely stand by my apology because
Your apology for what though? What are you apologizing for?
for invalidating people's feelings, um, for assuming that people were just trying to come at me, just to come at me. I didn't realize at the time, right, that like in my mind, right, on Sunday, right, I was in my mind, I'm like, I'm just trying to help this guy. And so once I realized you were live, I went into fight or flight.
You were
And
already snapping on your chat before I went live, Smash. You were already telling people
well,
get the
yeah,
fuck
because
out.
what, Mother Nature, is that like she had
Yeah.
come up and she really wasn't that great to me.
She was not disrespectful. She was trying to tell. We were watching. We were watching. That's how the live happened, Smash. I'm telling you, her and Sweet Cheeks both. And they were more so irritated towards the guy than they were to you. So you were already telling people, get the fuck out. I don't want you guys here.
I literally listened
So
to
my live has nothing to do with your reaction. I went live after you were already spazzing out on the chat.
I was in a position where it was already like before that happened, like there was a bunch of tension, right? And so then I feel like everybody's coming at me. Whether or not you guys meant it to be like that or not, I felt like I was being come at and like nothing that I could say. I mean, I even apologized last night and I was still invalidated by that.
I wasn't around for
Even
that.
though that's why I'm telling you, I don't know if you were here or not. Um, I had a conversation last night before I went live with somebody, and at that point, that person had told me, like, hey, sometimes, despite how you feel, you could hurt people with how you react to things and how you say things. And I was like, and it's not what your intentions were, right? It's not what your intentions were. It was the delivery, right? And how you made people feel. And so, I didn't realize I was gonna play that fucking video last night, right? I would have like obvious. Now I'm not even gonna play any more fucking videos because I don't want the fucking beef. But the video happened to be played before I could even apologize genuinely. And then Queenie said, "Oh well, now she only apologized because and this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. But she only apologized because I had come up in a box, or somebody had said, "Oh well, she only had apologized." I don't know if Queenie said that, but somebody had said she only apologized because Queenie had come up in a box, right? And like called you out for not apologizing. My whole intention that night was to apologize. It's just shit hit the fan quick, and I had hundreds of people in my live, and everything was moving so quick, especially after I played that video, and shit got derailed.
So the night that I went live, and you said that my live, I was already, I was doing my live, you were in fight or flight mode, whatever. Um, there was at some point, I can't remember when, but at some point I did say, well, can you just ask Smash to come in here on her backup or something? You know what I'm saying? Just so that way you guys could talk it out so she could hear you, you could hear her. And when somebody came over here, I can't remember who it was, but somebody came and asked you to come in the box. You said, no, thank you. Like, fuck that. I'm not going over
Well,
there.
because Holly Mae, I've told you since the beginning that I was like fucking terrified of your platform.
Why? It's through the screen. It's the same. My platform. You coming into a box in my
You
live is
need
the
to
same
say that
thing
because
as
I've
you
always
going in
said
the
that.
lives with
I've always said like,
Mallory and
oh,
Rissa and Dalton. You've been in all their lives in the thick
yeah,
of it with you guys.
right, but it's different. It's different when the people that you thought were there for you.
How do you think listen, I'm not trying to make you cry, but how do you think Regina feels when she sat with all of us? She stood up for all of y'all. We got inserted into some shit where we all ended up being in the same circles. She stuck up for each and every single one of you guys. And for her to now be turned to, she's the example of both sides going real life when
Because
her situation is
I
completely
received a
different.
clip. I received a clip of Regina, who I don't think I actually blocked. No, it was Regina, Queenie. It was in your live. Regina, Queenie, and Hazel made up a complete lie. And so I was like, well, fuck y'all. Like, Queenie, I blocked Queenie because Queenie was like, nah, yeah, fuck that, I blocked her. And I said, well, you blocked me on the wrong account, let me help you out, right? Like, whatever, who cares? And then, you know, at that point, I'm like, well, let's just call all the shit out. Genuinely. Like, you
But
can't
then
say that there's not fuck shit.
that should have been called out the day that it happened, the day that she made the video. That should have been called out by you right then and there instead of when you got pissed off at her. For real. Not trying to be funny. Because me and you could have a fallout right now and smash anything that I stood for you or stood by you for. I would never turn it around and make it sound or make it seem like now you're this bad person because you did this, that, and the third while we were friends. I would never do that.
No, I agree.
Again, we all don't do the same thing, but I just feel like that happens so much on this app that that right there needs to stop. If you're okay with it when you're sitting there cozied up with the person, then keep that same energy when y'all don't talk no more, or if you guys go your separate ways or have a fallout.
No, I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
Genuinely agree. I do. I really do. I really do agree with that. For sure. It should have been called out the day it happened.
But even still,
But I will say that I can't tell you how many people are in my inbox terrified to even be in this chat right now, or be in your chat, or be in Queenie's chat, or whoever.
Nobody's afraid to be in my chat, girl. Everybody was in my chat today.
There's a lot of people. I'm telling you, I've got at least 50 messages right now that I got to get through at some point tonight.
Well,
but what I'm saying is nobody wants to be dragged.
And I don't be dragging
hold on,
people.
can I please finish the sentence?
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you. Nobody wants to be dragged, and nobody wants to be on the opposing side of the crowd. You know, you follow the crowd, and I've been just as guilty with that. I'm not gonna lie. I have been just as guilty with, you know what? I'm just gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna zip it, lock it, put it in my pocket, and I'm just gonna go with the flow, despite how I actually feel. I've been feeling a type of way for a while. I'm not gonna lie, and I knew, like I said, I knew this day was coming because it was harder and harder to keep my mouth shut. But I was scared. I was scared to say anything for the backlash, right? Exactly what's happening. I've had some of the closest people to me turn their backs on me. And at this point, I don't want to keep it all in anymore. I really don't. If we're going to call people out, and, could it be considered a form of deflection? Probably. I'm actually really scared for my friend, because some of y'all, not y'all, some people have no boundaries. There's no limits in how far they will go to hurt somebody who hurt them.
Oh, I know. We've seen this. We've seen it.
Right. I've already had a friend who has lost 2 jobs for voicing their opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know who it was. Obviously, I can't prove it. But I'm actually genuinely scared for my friend. If she had nothing to do with it, like, it would be a lot different, right?
Wait, I'm confused. Had nothing to do with what?
What do you mean?
You said if she had nothing to do with it, I wouldn't be so scared or whatever. But
if I wasn't so worried about my friend and her livelihood, I would probably say a whole lot more. I'm not gonna lie, I really would, because I've been on the fence for a long time. I have witnessed a lot of double standards, not even with other people, even myself. I've had to take a good look at myself and be like, dang.
And see, this is where I keep asking, where on this side from over in the gas station live or Bubbles live, you know what I'm saying? Where from those people, because we all seem to get grouped in, and I get that. Retina, I'm sorry, but I will stand on this until I have no breath left in my fucking lungs. Retina cannot be used as a fucking excuse when in reality, we all.
Why did she dox Joyce's name?
First off, she never brought the shit to the internet. It was first Bougie. Then Mallory went live and spoke on the shit. And when Mallory spoke on the shit, Mallory
I mean, like, I don't understand, like, just
wait a
because.
minute. Mallory was lying on the shit. Okay? And you had little Joyce up in there, tit 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 like that. All up in the comments, thumb thugging, okay, whatever. Then Mallory or Retina did a video, and the video was about Pandamanda or whatever, the panda person. All she needed was a first name. Next thing you know, they were running around saying that she doxed somebody and that she gave up her workplace and all type of shit. So then Retina then made another video with the court documents and stated and showed what was on the court documents. Her court documents at that. Okay?
An open
And
case.
that's the video where Joyce and Rissa's name were in there.
Well, I think that's fucked up. And
And
Monster,
all
I see
were
you down
there.
there, but girl, you were fucking pissed when somebody said your first name. Like, I don't understand how y'all can just sit here and ignore all the fucking.
I'm not ignoring the shit. I'm telling you, I
Like, yeah,
watched.
but
I
that's just
watched. I knew more than what the internet knew about the Retina and Mallory situation. Retina, Mallory, and Bougie situation, I should say. But when it got brought to the internet, like, then all of us knew about it. And when all of us knew about it, we were all in my chat, your chat, Robert's chat, all of our chats. When that video came up, all of us were in the comments. We were all reposting it, everything. So if you thought it was fucked up, why partake in the reposting and comments and
I
cheering
already
it
said
on?
I've had to take a deep look into myself too and be like, wow, you were a part of the shit that isn't okay. I was. I mean, I didn't help anybody find information. Like, I wasn't doxing people's names, but I'm telling you now that I don't agree with it. And if we're going to call people out and take accountability, like, we should call everybody out. Making jokes about Columbine, I'm sorry, it's fucked. And Monster, I've known Monster longer than I've known anybody here. Anybody.
Can Monster come up?
There was no joke because we weren't ready for it, Monster. It doesn't make sense. You can come up. Monster can come up. If like, that's fine. There were several people that also agreed
Right.
with that not making sense.
There are
So I
also
know I'm not
several
crazy.
people that understood. So it's like, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I know what that's like though. You know, you don't want the backlash from
Backlash
the
from
loudest
what?
voices.
Saying the word?
Why did you even bring it up, Monster?
The whole live's preface was based on mental health and the issues that we struggle with mental health and the broken mental health system. Okay. Now, there was a series of historic days in history being talked about. I said that I was going to go on a rant about the mental health system and it being broken. What I said when I said it, you aren't ready for it. I didn't feel like going on the rant. And that's why when that Sandy Cheeks or whatever had commented that thing when I was already in the rant about the joke, that's why I didn't say anything because I was already in the rant. That was the point. There was no joke. It's not funny.
You weren't though. I mean, let's listen to it again. Just in case I'm fucking crazy, right?
Let's do it.
Just in case I'm fucking crazy.
Let's do it. I think that you're not hearing the whole I don't know what the disconnect is, but I thought you were smarter.
Yes.
Happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day.
Happy
I'm
Easter, happy Resurrection Day.
Okay.
Happy 420, list goes on to say.
Okay. That works too. Make a Columbine joke, but you guys aren't ready for it. No, not bad timing, bad timing.
Bad timing, bad timing.
Exactly, because it's
And
not
then,
funny.
and then here's the rest of that.
But I thought you said that I made a joke about it, so where's the joke?
I never said that.
You said joking about
never said
Columbine
you-
isn't funny.
Why? But
You said joking about
you
Columbine
said,
isn't funny.
Monster, you said I was gonna make a joke about Columbine, but y'all ain't ready for that. I said
Right, because there was no joke.
there is never a good time. Then why didn't you say that, Monster?
I did. I didn't say the joke. That's the point. The live was a mental health live. You have known me longer than anybody else in this chat.
Yep.
You've known me longer than anybody in any of the beefs. You think that I would be in a mental health live joking about a situation like that for real? That's crazy to me. The point was, there is no joke. The point was, there is no joke. It was just another date in history where something very serious happened because our mental health system is broken.
But nobody
Period.
said anything about Columbine.
No, Nicole, and everyone is telling me that I'm gaslighting, but no, everyone is trying to gaslight me into believing that I was talking about something that I wasn't. And that's insane to me. It's fine, Queenie. They won't get it. It doesn't matter. That the point was there is no joke because it's not funny.
But you didn't say that. You said, but y'all aren't ready for that. Which means that you probably had a joke in mind, but y'all aren't ready to hear
I don't know any jokes about it. I don't.
I don't know what goes on. I don't know why you'd say that in general, but
I don't know any jokes about it at all whatsoever. The point was there is no joke.
Okay, so one thing I've had to realize, right, in the last couple days is that it doesn't matter what my intentions were. It was that I hurt people, and I realized I needed to apologize for that.
How is somebody going to tell me that I'm not being honest when I know exactly what I said and meant? That's crazy to me, Switzerland. You're not going to make me say that I meant something that I didn't. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Why do I have to apologize to Hazel? Hazel never came up into my box that night.
She's trying so hard to gaslight. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is my mic working? Okay, finally. It worked for once.
Man, your mic is working.
That was triggering, but a whole live where a man came in a box and said he was going to listen. You know what?
None of those words came out of my fucking mouth.
Okay, and they didn't come out of mine either. I never made a joke about Columbine. So stop saying people were joking about it. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I do got something to say about it. So, with the way that it came off, what was said before that?
We were talking about mental health and being triggered, and then Queen E was trying to go left to divert the conversation and said Happy Resurrection Day, and then Liz said Happy 420, and I said I was going to make a Columbine joke, but you're not ready for it, meaning it was just something else that happened on that same day, but she was trying to take it left. I was wanting to go into a rant, continuing a rant. I don't understand. It's like
in a 2-hour live, that was a 2-hour live. Can you give me a general, like, how long that was into the live? Anybody?
No.
So, you have to be able to see where someone would be able to see what you said as a, like, kind of funny going off into that. Because people can take things many ways.
Well, if I had a joke about it, I mean, don't you think I would have said it if that's what I intended to do?
Well, that could have been the joke about it. Like, that's the point.
No, the point is that there is no joke. because it's not funny.
then that I believe would be something that you would have to look at the people that are not being accepting of that and be like, oh, okay, I kind of get why you see that
Right.
because,
It's an intellect issue. It's not my problem.
well, it is a sensitive topic for sure. I went at Skittles for the school joke, not joke, but account that she named after one. It is a very sensitive topic to a lot of people, and that, I think that's a topic that's, it's got to be treated very lightly and like given like zero glorification whatsoever. So I think
Listen,
be a little
everyone
open
is
minded.
trying to divert what actually was going on onto me, and that's fine. I don't care. You can. It's fine. It's all
I
good.
think,
It's just my turn, right, Florida man?
oh
I'm
no,
sure it'll happen again and again and again because that's what we do. We just, hold microscopes up to people when we feel like we need to.
well, I got no microscopes on anybody. I read too much.
Florida
I
man.
don't fucking advocate for mental health. Are you serious? Don't mind your own biz. It's extremely insensitive, especially if you're advocating for who the fuck is. Listen, this is not the place I would do that. Definitely not. My delivery was poor. If my delivery was poor, I would have
Okay,
made a joke.
I lied. I do have a microscope on somebody.
Like this, it doesn't. I'm not understanding why people aren't understanding what I said.
So that's what I was trying to get at. Like, I think it's a very easy thing to misunderstand on both sides. That could be taken as you that being the joke of it. The fact that you insinuated I would make a joke about it, but it's not the proper time, could mean that hey, there is a joke about it, which could offend some people. It is
Yeah, I actually can see it. I can see that. Yeah.
a very
But
touchy topic for a
but
lot of people.
what I'm trying to tell you guys is there was no joke. The point was is that there wasn't a joke.
I think if we're not all green screening a picture of Mallory's face right now, we're not really participating.
I'm not looking at my phone anymore.
You should. Half of it's funny.
But I'm also not going to have a bunch of people telling me that I meant something that I didn't either, Florida man. That's crazy.
Well, the understanding comes from both sides. You have to understand where they're coming from, and then they understand where you're coming from. It's got to start somewhere, and the constant bickering back and forth about what anyone meant. That's one of the reasons why everybody's fighting so much, is because nobody's willing to take a breath and understand where the other party's coming from. Even though you might say, well, they got to understand where I'm coming from first. Be the bigger person, understand where they're coming from, and then, you know, see it from where they're sitting.
Florida man, can I tell you something? I feel like you are like the Montel Williams, the Steve Wilkos, Jerry Springer, and Maury all put in one.
No, I'm just out of my mind. Honestly. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Things are easily solvable with conversation, but each party has to be open to listening to the other side. And everybody matters, even if they don't get in the boxes. Their opinion matters, and I really do feel like a lot of people ignore people in the chat. And I told Smash the same thing.
Wow.
Fucking Yeast Beast is my favorite account, by the way. I'm no longer going to be able to stay in character because that fucking account is down there.
Well, listen, I mean, I'm just saying, I just think that it's fucking mighty weird that, like, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just don't think that that's right. That Retina be that really bothers me, y'all. Like, I'm not lying. I'm being so fucking for real. It really bothers me that Retina is being this fucking example of shit when, like, what? Don't nobody talk about motherfucking Pillow Thumper over there calling no family members. Nobody's talking about who was it?
We talked about that, girl. Don't even try that. We all talked about that shit. I don't
For
agree with
like
that
what,
shit either.
a day. Retina continuously is used as a fucking example from you now, from fucking Robert, from Broken Crayon. Like, that's fucked up. That is for real fucked up in my eyes, because I feel like y'all motherfuckers was right there with us.
See,
Robert,
why
you made a
is it
whole
okay?
ass
Listen,
song.
why is it okay? Why is it okay for other people to bring?
Why not call it out right then and there if you're uncomfortable with it? Why hold that shit in?
I was fucking blinded. That's why.
Nah, girl, we were all loud and out in the open with the shit. There was no way anybody could be blind about nothing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Am I fucking terrible for just following along? Yeah, you see a lot. You see a lot when shit like this happens to you. I saw a lot to begin with.
Then why not say it when you saw it?
I was genuinely fucking terrified of this exact situation happening, being dragged, because that's what happens.
Bro,
that's what happens.
where the fuck you being dragged to?
I'm
You're
sorry.
in your shed.
How many people have we chased off the fucking internet?
Everybody's still here, girl. Bougie got like 17 accounts. Shit.
Yeah, but she's not out here in the open. She ain't out here in the open.
Oh, God, girl, listen. Holy Hood is back, bitch. That should tell you something.
So
I know.
there's a couple people that aren't on this app no more. I can name a few. One of them's
Who? What am
Coach.
I? Who?
Coach.
I don't know who the fuck Coach is.
Yeah, because he got ran off the app.
I don't know who that is.
It was bad. It was funny. I made him like ugly cry in his live, and then he showed up a year later, and I went into some scammer's live and told him who he was. And
you probably sounded exactly how you do in this box right now, bro. And if I would have seen that, I probably would have been cackling. But
yeah,
I mean, out of this whole circle, Shannon, fucking Leather and Lace, Mallory, fucking who else am I missing? What's her name? Hallie Not Berry. Like, out of all these people, like, come on now.
Speaking of Shannon,
who the fuck?
Speaking of Shannon, do you feel like it was right for Mikey to show the whole interior of Shannon's house?
Yes, I do.
Hold on.
How do you get a picture of that?
Right.
No, so it was on Zillow. Okay, so
wait a minute. You got to explain how the fuck. Go ahead, Florida man. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
I come from, hold on, Florida man. I come from a different side of the app where they have shown stuff like that. So I can't really say, I haven't personally done it, but I've seen it done before. So it's like not like jarring to me.
No, I gotta know how.
So you go up on Zillow and you see their house, and then you can take the inside tour of their house. I told Mikey that next time he should just like see certain details of the house, and when he's talking shit to him, to mention those details.
Oh my God, look at Carry Me Away. So you're not upset about Columbine and joke in the same sentence? Ma'am, listen.
I don't like those two words go together.
There was no...
Well, hold on.
Not a joke, girl.
Listen.
I was about to say, Bella, bitch.
I can't. I gotta hop down.
No, hold on. Listen, for real. Bella for the win, okay? Bella for the fucking win. Bro, you can Zillow somebody's house, yes. And if it's bought, the inside pictures are not there. And if they are, it's not with your fucking furniture and shit.
Exactly.
So how the fuck did he get that fucking
I'm worried
picture?
about him showing her whole surrounding neighborhood.
No, wait a minute. Wait, don't just brush through Smash. Don't just brush past that shit. Zillow does not have your fucking interior shit, your furniture and shit. Where he get them pictures from? And if it's such a big deal, why the fuck is Shannon constantly... Bitch, Shannon jumped in everybody's box to fucking show her how, or show her interior.
Have some kind of fucking... You guys,
you cannot compare fucking...
What's wrong is wrong. I stand on it. I don't care.
Oh, girl, you
listen, Shannon all the way.
Go ahead and stand on that little Rocky Mountain, girl, because you gonna fall, and I'm gonna be like...
No, not the one.
I'll be here with a Band-Aid. Don't trip.
I mean, what this is gonna do, Smash, honestly, seriously, what this is gonna do...
How would it get worse, monster? Literally.
First of all, I'm not being disrespectful to you, Smash, so I don't really understand why you're talking to me like that.
Worse than this.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Smash, though? Why are you fucking talking to me like that?
The double standards.
He showed it at the realtor's or
Did
hold
Shannon?
on, he showed the realtor photo. Shannon didn't own it at the time. Oh, so they were like, oh, I mean, shit, my house has been I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I show my house before I bought it.
Now he's
You
gonna
don't know, it
report.
ain't personal
Now
to
you're
me
gonna
right
report
there.
me? Seriously? You're a child, dude.
Huh?
It's trolling is trolling, and the whole Zillow thing is kind of funny.
Well,
I
but
mean,
see,
it's
okay,
No, see,
but
you
hold
only
on,
get
hold on, hold on, hold on. Think of it this way. Mikey tried to tell me that night I should have never let that man in my box because what if he turned on his camera and had done something serious? Okay, well, let me counter that. What if Shannon went live after all the shit that has been happening to her went live and done some shit? And he literally said, I don't give a fuck. You feel like that's right?
And what
no,
if
I do
I
not.
actually told a joke? You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. No, I don't think that's right. But you also can't say that you see me in his lives, on his
I'm just
comments,
saying, do you feel
none
like
of that
that's right?
shit. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to start being a little bit more specific on who the fuck you talking
I
about.
didn't
I
say that
think
you're
it's
in there. I
perspective.
never
I
at
think that
one
this
point.
whole thing is perspective. Like every single different situation, we're all having some kind of different perspective on stuff because our perception is our reality, right? Dr. Phil said that one time. Our perception is our reality. So the way that we see things is not going to match other people's, and it's going to fucking trigger somebody.
Can we
So
just
what are
say
we
like,
supposed to do? What do we do? What do we
Bro, Monster,
do?
I'm in the same fucking boat,
no,
bro.
wait a minute, hold on. Can we just okay, I'm gonna
Same
tell you.
fucking boat.
Let me
It
tell you
doesn't
what you
matter
should
what
do.
I do at
I'm
this
gonna
point.
tell
I
you
can't
what you
make
should
anybody
do.
happy.
I'm gonna
I
tell
can't
you what you should
make
do.
anybody happy.
I promise you, I'm gonna tell you, it's a simple solution. Stand on your fucking morals. If something's wrong to you, if you see something, say something, damn it.
But
If
then you
you're
do that,
uncomfortable with
and
something,
then
if
you
you're
end up in my
uncomfortable with
position.
something, you move around.
You
Smash,
do
I
that,
ain't been in your fucking life
you
since the
end up in my
fucking
position.
phone dump. I have not been in your life since the phone dump, since I seen you so cozy with Mallory and Rissa. Did you even notice I wasn't here? No, you didn't, because I didn't make a big fucking deal. I morally do not sit with the shit you do. So
But there
I
was no
just excuse
joke.
myself. You know what I'm
If I
saying?
just say there was no
That's
joke
the
one more
simple
fucking time.
fucking solution. Stand on your real morals, how you really feel in real life.
I am.
If you
That's what
see
I'm doing.
something you know that you don't fuck with, don't fuck with it then. Move around. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna
Y'all
not
see
call
me
out.
in
Listen,
unknown. You see me in unknown. You know
I
what I'm
I
saying? That shit, I seen something, I said something, and I moved around.
I love New York 71. All right.
The fuck?
okay. So then answer this: did anybody call out Kendra for saying the R word?
What the fuck are you talking about? When did she do this?
Like a month ago or so, 2 months ago.
Are you sure it was Kendra?
Yeah, because she came up